And what I see over a period of time is that systematically I see these increases in performance week on week on week. And eventually I was the top performer at my very first company there. And that is something that I attribute 100% to take. Okay, so chances are if you're watching this video, you're somebody that has a professional life, a career, or just some form of work that you really want to get good at so that you can be perhaps one of the best in your field, or just really get rewarded very well in life financially and actually get satisfaction by being good at your work. I think most people can agree that when you're good at your work, then you are able to often provide more value to other people. And because you're able to offer more value, you're able to get rewarded more in terms of compensation as well. So this video is super exciting because it's actually something that is so simple and so effective that can completely change your life in so many ways, and most importantly, you are going to be able to profit in a beautiful way from this. Hi guys, if you're new to the channel, my name is Campbell. Welcome to Maximise Your Money. In this channel, we show you how to make, manage, and multiply your money. So if maximising money is something that you like the sound of, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we make videos like this every single week. And like this video if you love the content, and there's a special reason to do so because just this one simple thing can completely change your entire situation. And I do mean that in multiple ways, like I said, financially, in terms of fulfillment that you get from each day, and even your relationships, because you guys can probably agree when you're actually winning and succeeding in your career, you probably go home a happier person to your partner, to your family. You're much more happy about the way you feel about yourself, and your self-confidence increases overall as well. So just by doing this very simple thing, I actually promise that you will be able to enjoy and reap the rewards of whatever it is that you're trying to get better at. And that's going to have so many positive impacts for your life as well. So actually, this video was inspired by two really cool concepts. One is from a gentleman called Nightingale. He has a book called Lead the Field. It's a very old book, but essentially he talks about the fact that people who really go ahead and succeed in their fields, what separates the winners from the losers, is that actually the successful people, the ones that rise to the top in their careers, actually commit to lifelong learning and the ability to invest just a little bit of time each and every single day to improve their skill sets to get better at what they're doing. There's a really cool concept that I want to bring to your attention. It's called the compound effect. And this was popularized by a book by Darren Hardy called The Compound Effect. And he actually states that small, consistent actions done over a long period of time actually lead to huge, extreme, massive results. And this can be, demonstrated in the facts like maybe you want to work out for a small amount of time each day. So for example, if you were to work out 1 hour every single day, then chances are that your body will thank you very much for that. And something I've followed for many years now, and certainly I've seen that pay off in a very, very big way. But I mean, aside from the fact of talking about health or body, this can have a massive impact in your career. And that's what I really want to talk about. If you're somebody that wants to really do well financially, chances are in your professional life, you're going to need to be somebody that's useful, that has skills. If we just take the example in the world of sport, Cristiano Ronaldo, why does everybody love him? It's because he's absolutely incredible at what he does. But how did he get there? He didn't just wake up one day and get to the level that he is now. Of course, there's probably a big element of talent that was contributing to the fact that he went down this path, but most importantly, a lot of hard work. And I've watched a lot of interviews about Cristiano Ronaldo's success stories, and he talks about the dedication, the work ethic that he really put in to get to where he is. Now, of course, maybe you're not going to be spending 6 to 8 to 10, 12 hours per day training like some of these professional athletes might do. But actually what you can do to be able to rise to the top in your field is just spend 1 hour per day in your field, learning about your industry, developing your craft, increasing your ability to be more effective at what you do. And that 1 hour per day is said to be able to, in the next 5 to 7 years, put you in the profession of being one of the best at what you do, top 10, 20%. Now, of course, that's something that's really exciting because we often find that the top 20% of people in any field are the ones that are actually compensated and rewarded the most for what they do. You can probably imagine that Cristiano Ronaldo is, of course, in the top 10% of footballers, right? And, you know, he will get paid very, very handsomely because he is one of the best. Now, some of the things that might stop you from actually taking action on this is the fact that, you know, it sounds really simple doing just 1 hour per day of like study or whatever it is that's going to help you improve your craft. Of course, like I'm sure you have your own craft. Maybe you're like an engineer, maybe you're a coder, maybe you're somebody that works in finance, sales, business. You might be in a creative field like marketing, or just something you're going to be doing with your day-to-day life, right? 1 hour per day might seem really simple, but when you get down to it, like, you know, most people don't find studying that interesting sometimes, or maybe like once you finish the day at work, there are 1,001 other things that you want to do other than study, right? You might just want to relax, you just want to have time off, watch Netflix, you know, do whatever. It's just going to make you just comfortable, and a lot of people can be happy with that. But this video is more so if you do want more out of what you're getting in life, because this is something that I have actually done for myself. I'm very aware of the realities of sometimes not actually wanting to, you know, put in that time to study because there are 1,001 other fun things that I could be doing within that time. But of course, an hour a day is something that is so small, it's so easy to do, that it makes sense to just bite the bullet, go ahead and just get on with it, right? So one thing that has really helped me to stay consistent with this, one thing that I'm really just making sure that I'm doubling down on at this point in my life, is being able to just set a timer. So for example, there's a specific time each day. For me, it would typically be like once I've finished up with my work, I'll put a timer on for at least an hour. And then during that time, I will actually go ahead and make sure that I'm solely focused on developing my skill. Like, I think everybody can agree, there's probably one thing in your career right now that if you would improve on, would probably have a dramatic effect on your ability to like promote or get better or get paid more or get more valuable. And that is the thing that I focus on every single day when I'm actually doing my 1 hour of study time on my craft, on my field. And that's something that will allow me to obviously systematically improve over time. Some really good books if you guys are more interested in this topic of like systematic improvement. One is called Talent is Overrated, and I'll put that picture somewhere on the screen here. And another one is called Deep Work as well. And deep work is just the ability to be laser-like focused on the task that you're learning about so you can get better. Because, you know, in this day and age, we're in a global marketplace now. You're not just competing against like somebody down the road from you, maybe like in old times. You are literally competing against everybody in the world when it comes to a professional life. So this is something that will really, really help you level up with what you're doing. It's so, so simple. And guys, I know it's an hour a day, but you've got to realize that that time is well invested. And it really is something that if you commit to can have massive dividends. I really want to know in the comments below, do you think you can commit to this hour a day? Have you ever heard of this concept? And do you think you'll actually be able to benefit by studying for 1 hour every single day in order to actually improve and level up your professional life as well? I hope that is a really, really big epiphany for you guys, a big game changer in terms of giving you a new idea to actually upskill yourself to be one of the best that you can be in your field. And I hope that's giving you the motivation as well to be able to systematically go out and improve too. So a little bit about like how I use this was that when I had first started in sales to begin with, I was really serious about being able to get better at what I was doing. So what I do every single day after work and continue to do to this point is literally study my craft and get better at the things that I was doing in the daytime. And what I see over a period of time is that systematically I'd see these increases in performance week on week on week, and eventually I was the top performer at my very first company there. And that is something that I attribute 100% to taking the time to invest in myself, to invest in my skills so that I could be one of the best, not just to like be better than other people. That's really superficial in my opinion, but just to show myself that I can be good, because the better I am at something, the more I enjoy it. And I think you guys will probably agree with that too. And the better I am at something, the more opportunities it gives me to then like do more within my career as well, so that I'm able to really maximize my talents and my abilities. And I'm just enjoying the most out of my professional and working life. So that is something I wanted to share with you guys. Hope that's really helpful. If you like the video, do give me a thumbs up for this really useful insight. And as well, if you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, because we drop videos every single week on how to make, manage and multiply your money. Of course, nothing is financial advice, but just my own experiences that have really helped me, that I wish someone had told me when I was younger. So that's me for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have an amazing day.